Welcome back to Space Station. Now we're doing Fat Bear Mountain. Yay. That intro was too fast for the video to handle, so now we have to wait for a couple seconds here. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So the sheep has locked the bear inside a cave, and we have to free him and then kill him. Brilliant. Kill the angry animals is kind of a really vague mission objective. What that means is you have to kill the racing dog and the bear. Yeah, there's a racing dog and a bear in this level too. And we're going to do the same thing that we did in the previous level, where we're going to get them to kill each other, basically. Of course, this time we're starting as the racing mouse. Early on in the game, there was kind of a theme where you would start the next level as the animal that you completed the previous level with. They kind of just dropped that at this point. It's just like, there wasn't even a mouse in the previous level. But whatever, okay, we're starting with it. Fantastic. This is a pretty fun level. It can be kind of difficult if the AI doesn't really feel like cooperating. I remember I did a run of this after recording, and I got the dog and the bear to start fighting, and then the dog ran into the bear's cave, and he started running into the wall. And the bear was outside of the cave, so they would just not fight each other. So that was fun. And by fun, I mean annoying, because I had to restart the level. Because trying to kill a bear with a mouse is not exactly a good plan. Ever, I'd say. So yeah, let's get the bear out of here. And get the heck out of Dodge so they start fighting. You gotta make sure you get far enough away, because the bear will chase you pretty dang far. You want to get to about this area, and then you can just watch as the bear just mauls the dog. Holding down Z will give you that point of view up close to your animal, which also gives you tank controls, which can be good for specific areas. God, that bear is just freaking ruthless. So now we can use the dog and do the exact same thing we did in the previous level. Don't worry, the bear will not be showing up in any other levels, so we're not going to have to do this for like every level. Also, I fell, so I had to get back up. Don't destroy that box. That box could be useful if you're playing as the sheep, if you want to get up that like cliffside faster. You can jump on the box and then jump back up on the ledge. So now we can actually finish off the bear. Slowly, because it takes a while for your rockets to respawn. Like I said, just come over here and the bear will lose interest in you. It's really convenient that they have these... They just have these areas where there's like, no, I'm good. I'm not going to move past this part. This bear, besides completing the objective, this bear is only useful for one thing, and that's turning on the water tap. Because no other animal is fat enough to press the switch. Hence Fat Bear Mountain. And that turns on the water. And now we're done with the objectives. We can just complete the level. Well, technically we need to get a sheep in order to complete the level, so we can make the jump over to the teleporter, but we can just get a sheep and complete the level, but obviously that's not my style. I'm gonna have to get all the remaining power cells and the trophy. At least try my hardest to. And again, you'll see why. I have a bit of a rant to go on about that. So we baited the sheep over here in the very beginning as the mouse. And you're going to want to do this because you have to press all of these switches down at the same time. I think that if you're the mouse, you can just do a boost and press them all at the same time. It's easier to just put a corpse of a sheep on there to press down that first switch. So there's the trophy. There is the trophy indeed. Missed that first power cell. We're going to have to go back to that as the sheep later. But it's not that big of a deal. Now we need to go up here, and speaking of sheep, we're actually going to get a sheep now by going up this snowy hill. There's also a ram here, and if I remember, this ram does a number on me. Because Despite the fact that it's really slow and doesn't really have much maneuverability, the ram can do a decent amount of damage with its really fast freaking headbutting attack. Fortunately, it's not going to be that useful to me here because the sheep is just way better for maneuverability. Get back up to full health using the energy I got out of that box at the very beginning. Grab this power cell here. Still make it back. For some reason, the sheep also has a property that allows it to stand in clouds. I guess just because it's fluffy, like clouds? I don't know. But it's cool. Here's the trophy. Just get it, right? Except the trophy is nothing but a facade. I just really need to ask. How did that not get caught up? How did nobody catch that in developing this game? How did nobody catch that that trophy just doesn't exist? I don't understand. I really, truly do not understand. I can't even fathom. Did they just not try? Did they not test getting the trophies in this game? You do get something for getting all the trophies, and you can access it using a cheat. But I mean, seriously, you can't 100% this game. You can't get that trophy. I don't even think you can hack the trophy in. It just doesn't exist in the game's files or something. I have no idea. But you can't get it. This is the only level in the entire game that you can't 100%. And it just blows my mind that that somehow got through quality assurance. Like how? How do you miss that? But whatever. Got all the power cells. We can't get the trophy. So I guess we're just gonna have to freaking just move on. Just go in the teleporter. And that completes Fat Bear Mountain. As much as we can complete it, we just have to leave that hologram of a trophy behind, I guess. I always love when Dan gets hurt. He's just trying to cheer me up. But yeah, Fat Bear Mountain secured. No trophy, unfortunately, but what can you do? Next time we're going to be going over to Rocky Hard Place. But we gotta do that Game Boy Color version. If I had to use one word to describe this level, I would use the word boring. Or perhaps the word tedious. Or maybe the word monotonous. Or let's just go with the basic. Let's go back to step one and just go with the basic boring. Another good level description for this is slow. You know what else is a good description for this one? Bland. Easy. Unchallenging. Just really unfun to play for the majority of it. This is actually my second time recording the commentary for this because this was originally an unedited playthrough of this level. I realized while I was recording that commentary that it was really boring. It was really, really boring. So what I'm going to do instead of that is I'm going to fast forward the really boring parts, and you're going to see why. So our first order of business, like in the last level, is to freaking kill the racing dog. Except this time, there's no bear to help us this time. We have the ram who appears for the first time in the Game Boy Color version here. He dies, unfortunately. But we can try to use the ram to kill the dog, and there you go. We just, like, looked at it and it died. So that's good. Get the ram information. In the next level, we're gonna get the springy thingy for the first time, and it's actually gonna give me the bio. So, I don't know what causes the bio to happen when you enter an animal or not. It's just random, I guess. So anyway, I think this was my first time playing this level, actually. So, there's a lot of wandering going on in this level, if I remember correctly. If you go down here to the bottom of the mountain, you can see that this door is locked shut, so we need to find a switch in order to open it. There was a switch at the beginning of the level that we got to as the mouse, but we can't press that as anything except for the bear, because that's the switch to activate the tap. So, you know. They wanted to be like the N64 version, so they made it so you had to be the bear for that. And here I am back at the bottom because this place is like a maze. It feels like a maze, at least. I don't know why they made this place like a maze. Also, when you use the boost as the dog, because this is an 8-bit system, it, like, cuts out some of the instruments in the music, so the music just becomes really boring to listen to if you're freaking boosting. So I try to boost as little as possible. Accidentally exit the cave there. There's the switch, so we have to go around to get to that. Right here, I probably should have killed the sheep, because I'm going to need to kill the sheep in this area later. Although, from the looks of it, the sheep kind of just, like, vanished. So I don't know what happened to it. Oh, there it is. But yeah, we're going to have to kill that thing eventually. But whatever, not a big deal. What is a big deal is how boring this level is. Did I mention how boring this level is yet? Yeah, there's a reason for that. And let me just say, you're going to be glad that I edited it, because the previous version of this commentary was just as boring as the game is. So yeah, there we go. Beat the bear. Go into the bear's body for no reason here. Just so I can explore this lower area. This is actually where the pool fills up later on. The teleporter is just up there. And if you walk over here, there's the trophy. Yeah, there was no objective for that, by the way. It's just there. It's kind of ironic, actually, that it just happens to be the one level where in the N64 version I can't get the trophy. It's just kind of there in the Game Boy Color version. Maybe they knew. Maybe they knew that they shipped the N64 version without that level working, so they were just like, you know what, to make up for it, let's have the Game Boy Color version have, like, the trophy just kind of there. And now we gotta get the bear back to the switch from the very beginning. And I fast-forward this. You're gonna be very thankful that I fast-forwarded this. Because, let me just say that you do not want to sit through me walking for, like, I don't know, 2-3 minutes? It's the most boring nonsense ever. And now that the nightmare is over and we finally got to the top of the freaking mountain here, we turned on the tap, and now we have to go all the way back down. Thankfully, we don't have to be the bear for that, but well, let me just say that it's not that good. Even if we don't have to be the bear, we have to be something just as slow as the bear. We have to be the sheep for this. Why do we have to be the sheep? Because just like in the N64 version of the level, we have to jump the gap across the water. And as you may already know, the bear and the mouse have poor water resistance, as in they can't swim. So they'll just die if they touch water. And even though the racing dog has, like, good water resistance, it can't jump. You need to go into the water and you need to jump out in order to get onto the platform, as you'll see once we get down there. But yeah, the sheep, just as slow as the bear. So I'm speeding this crap up again. And you're gonna be real dang happy that I'm speeding this crap up, because it's just as bad going down as it is going up. Although luckily this doesn't take quite as long as going up, so there you go. So yeah, we're finally done with this level. Thank God. And here you're gonna see that I have to go in the water, you gotta swim, and you gotta jump out in order to get there, so you can't use the racing mouse or the racing dog because they don't have the ability to jump. So you have to be the slow freaking sheep. Just give me that clap, Dan. There it is. There's that clap. There's the clap I know and love. So yeah, that completes Fat Bear Mountain. Next time we're going to Rocky Hard Place, which, in a stark contrast, is actually the most interesting Game Boy Color level yet. And that's gonna be real dang fun, I can tell you that.